everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. We're going to do a book haul. I thought it would be really interesting for me to share with you guys the books that I will be reading for the month of August, and then maybe towards the end of the month kind of do a wrap-up video and tell you guys which books I liked and what rating I give them. I thought why not? I love to read. I'll share with you guys. And yeah, if you guys like these type of videos, make sure to keep on watching. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, go ahead and turn on notifications so you guys can be updated every time I upload. And go ahead and follow me on social media. I'll have it right here, and the link will be down below. As well, all the links of these books will also be linked down below in the description box. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. So I have a few books. I don't have a ton. I know usually for like book hauls there's like 50 books. This is not that type of haul. I'm not really going to start in any particular way except for the first one, because the first one I'm like super excited about, and that is of course Midnight Sun, and this is the 5th book in the Twilight Saga. It is the 5th book, right? And this is actually told in Edward's perspective, so I think it's going to be super interesting. And I'm a huge Twilight fan. I've always been. I've read the books numerous times, and I've been waiting for this book for a very, very long time, and I actually pre-ordered it and everything, and I don't know, I think it's going to be so interesting. And yeah, there's not really much to say. I think this is going to be the last book I actually end up reading in the month of August, just because I really want to cherish it. Just because I feel like once I'm done reading it, then the Twilight Saga is really over. So I think this is going to be the last book I read, but we'll see. Right, next up I have The Silent Patient, which I've heard really great things about this book, so I went ahead and I picked it up. And this is supposed to be about this lady named Alicia, and she is married. She has like a happy life. She's an artist, and one day she just goes ahead and murders her husband, and she is then put into like a mental hospital, and she goes completely silent, and she never speaks another word since the incident. And there's I think he's a psychotherapist, I think he is, and he gets like really involved in her story and just really wants to find out what happened, and we are gonna sort of follow him through the mystery of like what happened the night she killed her husband and why she killed him. So I think it's pretty interesting. I really love mysteries and stuff like that, so I think this is going to be a great one. I'm thinking it's going to be a 5 out of 5 for me, but we'll see. So I think this is the first one that I'm going to go ahead and read. I'm really excited about this one, so I'll let you guys know at the end of the month. Or if you guys would like individual reviews, I can do that as well. So that's the second book. All right, third book, it is The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and this is the prequel to The Hunger Games. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I know I'm probably gonna get some hate over this with some like book readers out there, but the Hunger Games trilogy is not my favorite story. I did read it. The Hunger Games, the first book was good. The second book, Catching Fire, was good. I want to say all right, but I'll give it a good. And then Mockingjay was not good. And for me, like the stories that I like, Mockingjay, it was a tough one for me to read just because I thought it was pretty boring at the end. That's how I felt. So when I heard this was going to come out, I was not that excited because, like I said, I'm not a huge Hunger Game fan. I just think it went about the wrong way. I don't know what it is about the Hunger Games. I don't know. But I feel like I already read the whole trilogy. I might as well read the prequel. And I am kind of interested in this one because it is supposed to be the backstory on President Snow. And you are supposed to see him kind of grow up in the Capitol and see how he gets himself involved in mentoring kids from other districts that are participating in the Hunger Games. I think that's what it's going for. That's what I've heard, I think. So I'm hoping it will be a good one. I really like Snow's character. I think I love getting to know, like, I like to know why the villains become the villains. There always has to be a backstory. So that's kind of the only reason that I did pick this up, because I would like to know more about Snow. So that is this book, and I do like the cover. It's pretty nice, and the inside, it's nice as well. Looks pretty good. So yeah, that is this book right here, and of course I will let you guys know what I think about this as well once I am done. This book I got because of TikTok, and it's called Good Vibes, Good Life, How Self-Love is the Key to Unlocking Your Greatness. This is a book that I would probably read in the morning for about 15 minutes just to kind of get me up. I always like to have a self-help or self-love type of book around, and I like to read about 15 to 20 minutes of it in the morning just to kind of have a pick-me-up with my coffee and just feel good about the day. That's sort of how I start my day. So I went ahead and I picked this one up because I did see it on TikTok. Is that where I saw it? I think I saw it on TikTok. And to be honest, I really like the aesthetic of it. And I have actually started this book. I'm a few pages in. It's actually really interesting. It really shows you like meditation ways, and it kind of opens your eyes to live a better life. But so far so good. It's just kind of a feel-good type of good. It's very easy read, so if you guys are looking for something like that, I do recommend it, even though I'm only a couple of pages in. So actually, I take that back. Don't take my word for it just yet. Another book that I have heard amazing things about is my Dark Vanessa, and this is another one that I'm so excited to read. I think I might be more excited about this one than I am for The Silent Patient. So I'm probably going to read this one first, actually, now that I think about it. But the way this story is set up, it's you're following this girl named Vanessa, obviously, and she gets herself involved in a very inappropriate relationship with her 42-year-old English teacher. So it's kind of a book about abuse and like pedophiles, I feel like. And so I have heard it's a tough read just because there's things that are very explicit. That's what I've heard. I haven't actually read it myself, so I can't let you guys know. But if those things are triggering, then by all means do not read it. I just think it will be an interesting read to see how her life develops during this like inappropriate relationship, and what happens to her, what happens to the man in the story. I think will be really interesting, and I love the cover. It's so nice, and I actually like this as well. It's gray, and then it has a butterfly here, and I think that looks really nice. I don't know, it's just very pleasing to the eye, and really excited about this. I actually read here kind of what is it about, and it's really interesting because it tells you two perspectives: her as a child, as a 15-year-old child, and then she's also telling her story as a grown adult when she's, I think, like 32 or 34, I'm not sure, but you get two perspectives, and I think this would be a great read. But we'll see. I haven't read it yet, so I will let you guys know. Alright, next book is Again But Better, and I actually don't know much about this book. All I know is that I don't even know what the main character's name is. It Shane. Okay, it's Shane. So Shane believes she's been doing college all wrong, and she wants to, I believe, go study abroad is what it is, and she kind of has a chance to redo her college years type of situation. So she's trying to be like more open with like new friends, new relationships, and just basically doing it all over again, which is actually a really cool concept. I feel like we all kind of sometimes feel like we want to press the reset button. I know I do. So I feel like this is going to be a really good read. I have seen good reviews about it, but I don't know much. That's all I know from it. I don't know if it's gonna be like a love story or just finding herself. I'm not sure, but I do feel like it's gonna be a lighter read than the Dark Vanessa and the Silent Patient. I think this one's gonna be more of a lighter, easier type of book to read. So I'm excited. I don't know when I'm gonna get to it, but it will be soon, and it's pretty cool. I haven't seen the actual... Oh, it's cute. It has a watermelon. That's cute. I like that. I like that watermelon. Okay, so this is that. Okay, we just have 3 more books to go. This is one of those like self-help books. I've seen this everywhere on social media, and I thought I really need to pick this up. It is called You Are a Badass, How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life by Jen Sincero, I don't know. And this is just also a self-help type of book. I always like to have 2 books that I'm reading. One is self-help or self-love, or like discovering yourself, something that helps you mentally and spiritually. And then I also like to have like a book, an actual story that I'm reading. So I can never have enough of these. So I'm excited to read this one. Next book is Watching You by Lisa Jewell, and this is another type of mystery book, which they're right up my alley. I love some mysteries. I think they're great. Also on the inside, I was looking other books that she's written, and I'm definitely gonna give those a try. They look pretty good. And yes, basically from what I know, it's just, and from what it says in the back, it's about a town or a neighborhood. Someone gets murdered and they are trying to figure out why. So it says, it is one of the nicest neighborhoods in Bristol, England. It's not usually the sort of place where people are murdered in their own kitchens. So we know they were murdered in the kitchen. But it is the sort of place where everyone has a secret and prying eyes lurk behind every curtain. So who has been murdered and who would have wanted one of their neighbors dead? Watching You will keep guessing until the startling revelation on the very last page. So I like these type of books. I like investigating. I usually get it right every single time, but we'll see. We'll see how this one goes. And last but not least, I have the selection, and this is actually a very old book. Yeah, it says 2012. So yeah, this is a pretty old book. I have heard about it before. I think a long time I was going to give it a try, and then I forgot about it. I don't know. But I heard there's like rumors that Netflix is going to make it into a movie. So I thought before the movie comes out, I need to give it a try. And there's like a lot. There's like 5 more in the same like series. So this is definitely one of those light romantic reads, and I love that. I actually just finished this awesome trilogy that I'll talk about it another time. But I love these type of books. They're very easy to read. Probably will read it in 2 nights. Probably really easy, and it's just kind of The Bachelor set in like a dystopian universe, I think. That's the way I see it. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but it says that this girl, America, which is my sister's name, which is so weird, and my mom's, has been selected to go into a competition to marry the prince, but she's actually in love with another boy named Aspen, and so she has to be in this competition to win the prince's heart while she's like in love with somebody else. But I feel like she's gonna end up falling in love with the prince, but we will see. I'm interested in this one. I think it's gonna be an easy, really just nice read. So yeah, those are the books for the month of August. I think I'm probably gonna have to get more because I will finish all of these. I'll finish them before August. So I'll kind of catch up with you guys at the end of the month and kind of give you guys a wrap up of everything I think. And if you guys do want individual reviews on each video, on each book, just let me know down below and I will do that for you guys. So yeah, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on the next one.